Hello, Gemini. This is Barda from Roosters, Peacock, and I'm going to be doing your July 13th through the 19th general intuitive reading. As the reading gets going, take the pieces and parts and leave the rest. All right, I'm going to do this a little bit different this week. Why not? I mean, who doesn't like a little bit fresh, something new? All right, so with this one, Gemini, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. It's not surprising. Gemini, you're focused on not finances are a big one. But you are sitting here. We've got, let's just start from here. We've got between worlds, between the past and the future. We got message in a bottle and exchanging gifts. All right. Before I get going, I've got all kinds of ideas, but here's the thing. There is thousands and thousands of Gemini. So I'm just going to get the general messages out, and that was face down. That was face down. I'm not going to turn them over. Anything that's face down is something that you can't see, something that you're mulling over in your mind, or something that's coming, except it's sitting right in the middle here. So this is something that is involved during this week. Now, when I see between worlds, this is literally the past and the present. Okay? This is literally, and for some, I've noticed this week, now I haven't seen it here yet, but I have noticed that for other zodiac signs, they were seeing light in more of not just black and white. They were seeing in more in color, if that makes sense. More brighter, a little bit more coming out of the fog, coming out of the gloom. Not saying that's necessarily what's going on here, but I think you're, well, actually, yeah. If I said that, that's exactly what this is. You are seeing a different perspective as well. You know what? That's been going on a lot, and that's great. Radiance, okay? Power. All right, what are you? I think this is what you're quietly, Gemini. I think this is what you are taking and working on quietly. Radiance, the sun. For some of you, if you're looking for a yes, no, the answer is yes. Lightning, power. To me, this is almost like a storm, okay? And how powerful are storms? Oh my God, they're so freaking. This almost looks like a hurricane. But I think it's more about harnessing the storm. That's what I get. Okay, yes. Where do I want to go from here? Sure. Exchanging gifts. Message in a bottle. Between worlds. Wish fulfilled. Yep. Now, do I think the wish is going to be? Yeah. You know what? That's yes. Yes. Wish fulfilled. This has to do with work. And there is your sun again. Yes. 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 All right. I'm going to put these over here. Wow. That's, oh my God. You don't see that often. I don't think this is about dealing with an arrogant person. I think all the hard work and stuff, the answer is yes, it's going to be paying off. Huge. We've got between worlds. You may be feeling like that because it looks to me like it feels like it's been a struggle, but it's coming into brighter hopes and prospects is what I'm seeing the star in my head. So yes. This is like a brand new birth of an idea, but it's not a brand new birth of an idea right now. This is something like everybody else around you may think it's a brand new birth of an idea because they're just getting it. They're seeing it now, but that's not what it is. This is something, you're coming out of it, whether it's work, situations. Finally, new beginning right there, the Fool. New beginning in Ace of Pentacles. Yep, that's what I'm saying is I think there's more fresh eyes that are seeing you. If you're online, it's seeing your work. Others of you, it's financially. You're going to be coming out of like the in-between worlds where, you know, not lack of to having enough. But this is work. This is like day and night here, which is fulfilled. And this is something. This is something. Some of you may be actually be picking up something that you kind of either put down or forgot about. We've got Ace of Swords, clarity and truth, double-edged sword, wearing a different crown. And we've got the Emperor, could represent Aries. There's many meanings to it, but it's like, to me, this is you, Gemini. This is you, how you are presenting yourself. The bad side about this is arrogance, egotistical. So make sure that doesn't come into play. To me, it's actually how you're presented with an Emperor. I'm not going to get into all the meanings on it. I don't need to. Because it's actually representing a person. It's representing also, if for you, Gemini, if you've been working on stuff and brand new beginnings, and it's kind of like you're being seen. You're seen in a different light. Mm-hmm. Yep. Finer clothes. I'm not saying it's all going to be materialistic, but this is how if you haven't been feeling yourself, you're definitely going to start feeling yourself again. Because I think you presented yourself in a different way before. Let's see here. We've got loyal heart. We've got time for a nap. And we've got peace. All right. Definitely this week. This is not surprising. I've been seeing this quite a bit. With pretty much all zodiac signs. We've got the loyal heart. All right. But the one that's been showing up a lot is time for a nap and peace. You are going to be bringing in this week peace back in, or there's peace coming back in. For some of you, this has to do with family, friends, or lovers. The end result here is, though, it's mind on your money and money on your mind. You're finally going to be seen. That's what I keep seeing. You've got double confirmation of yes. We've got wish fulfilled, picking up something maybe you've laid down before. We've got radiance, another sun, which is, you've got triple confirmation. Yes. All right. And we've got clarity and truth, wearing a different crown. And this one right here with the emperor, like I said, that looks like, you know, it's not necessarily the meaning of the emperor. It is how he presents himself. If you haven't been Gemini, if you haven't been feeling yourself, you will be feeling yourself even more here pretty soon. Yep. Okay. You know what? I want to try a different one right here. You have messages for Gemini. You know what? The buck moon on the 29th as well. The shift has already begun. I mean, every day there's a shift, there's a change, there's a transformation, there's a decision, correct? No, this is one that you've been working on. This is within self. This is financial. This is, it's outward, period. People are going to be able to see it in your face and how you look. All right. We've got self-esteem, feeling more like yourself. We've got activation. And let's see. What else we got here? Earth magic, completion. I said the full moon. There it is right there. Innocence. Okay, feeling more childlike. Coming out of between worlds. This can have to do with family, friends, lovers. It could also wrapping up the past. Yes. By the full moon, I think you're going to be presenting yourself in a different, your self-esteem is going to be more intact. Not saying you don't have a self-esteem, but if you have been so bogged down, tired, need for a nap, you're going to be feeling more like yourself around the buck moon on the 29th. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and give a couple closing thoughts for Gemini. Gemini. All right. Closing thoughts. That feels right. I'll take it. All right. This is definitely going to be hitting the Gemini. If you're sitting on the Taurus Gemini cusp, prosperity lies ahead. That is your message. We've got balance, spirituality, and practicality. Pisces. Go ahead and pull a couple more here. Your message is the energy is gaining momentum. This could also involve the Pisces as well, because the simple fact we've got meditate and contemplate, and it's also in Pisces. Your message here, Gemini, bring love into the situation. Don't let pride get in your way. All right. Could also involve a Leo. Another message is you and your loved ones are safe. Cancer. Take it. Look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. If you have those people involved in your life, it almost feels like it's people, not just timing. Okay. Your final message for you, Gemini, you're very close to achieving your goals. Okay. You've got, oh, wow, this is like an amazing reading. Finally, this is not just a day. It's not weeks. This is years worth of fighting, and basically it's been struggling to try to get to a goal. It's not here all the way, but it is almost here. Yes. Wishes fulfilled, clarity and truth, wearing a different crown. You can see that by the emperor, and the emperor to me represents a person. This represents you. Yes, there's Aries in there as well, but what I'm standing and looking at is how is an emperor dressed? I'm not going to say you're going to have all the finer things in life, but you in general will be feeling so much more complete. Like yourself. Well, and this is definitely going to hit the Geminis where you haven't felt yourself for a long time. All right, Gemini, till next week. Bye for now.